And we're back with another video. Tried to make one when I was kind of under the weather and that didn't work out too well. Isn't it crazy how you can be tormented by a whole community? Your self-righteous bullshit, them picking out supposed threats to the community. You look around, as you look around the world, you see all the crime, you see all the kidnappings, you see all the disappearings. Millions of people just disappearing, you know, not even just people. And everyone keeps asking, where's everyone going? Where's everyone going? Maybe it's because it's the same people that set up your harassment. It's the same people responsible for millions of adults and children disappearing worldwide. When you look at your torture, it's literally a ritual. It's literally a sacrifice. It's literally mixed with different mindsets. You got those who know. You got those who just think it's funny. You got those who literally get paid to fucking participate in your harassment. You got those retarded, don't know, self-righteous bullshit, thinking they're doing the right thing, justified. They can act out the most vile parts of their hearts because they think you're the bad guy. At the end of the day, it's all led by one thing: hatred, misery, despair. That's what kind of pushed me to even believe in, I guess, God. I say it all the time, bro. Nobody in this world lives the righteous way. These people gossip, slander, shame, label crazy, weird, don't even give you the time of the day. TS, don't you love that? How it's like these devils, these evil people, it's like what they do is take the genuine experience out of life, put you in a controlled environment, psychologically torture you, belittle you, play with your life as you're just their community pet. And then you're the crazy one. When you're tired of getting ran over, you're tired of getting used and abused and dealing with their little TV shows, you choose to mind your own business and not talk to people no more and just stay out the way and grind, try to do what you need to do to survive. The torture gets worse. They can't help but to act animalistic when they get around you, yelling, screaming, woo, like some monkeys or whatever, acting like chimpanzees, Look at the characteristic of chimpanzees, bro, and look at some of these people. Same attitude, same characteristics. Always trying to conquer and dominate other groups. As soon as you turn on the video, you got to hear sirens in the background while you're on the 13th floor. Not going to do nothing, always stops, Isn't it funny how reality shifts and changes, TS? You never hear sirens blaring throughout the whole city. You just got to hear them right up on you. And those are the ones who made this torture possible. You think you don't have government officials, corrupt government officials all around you, just getting an extra little check by driving you insane? Why do you think they got people who live around you who don't fucking leave the house, don't do nothing? Every time you come in, though, they synchronize and making noise, playing with you. You run in the bathroom, they run in the bathroom. 24/7 surveillance, bro. Nothing you can do about it. So although my actions aren't really justified, I'm learning not to justify my actions. I understand now I'm just a product of what society, the government made, as much as I hate to admit it, but me, I just have this warrior spirit, when I sense people attacking me, and a lot of these cowards, y'all don't never want to tell to the TI, to the person is such a monster. Y'all don't never want to tell shit to a nigga face. It's just instant games, instant psychological warfare. Put me up on my crimes, I guarantee, bro. I guarantee I'll admit to anything I've ever did in this world, bro. Y'all ain't got to play with me. You ain't gotta fucking sit there and play these social games and act like a motherfucker on some weird shit, bro. Everything they do is so right, but it's so secretive. You know, you gotta remind yourself, T.I.s, that this is the definition of Fight Club. You know, being targeted is literally Fight Club. Everybody know about it, but you can't say nothing about it because it's illegal. It's unconstitutional. It's demonic. It's evil as shit, and you got a bunch of people acting like it's the right thing to do. That's how you know these people are pure blood narcissists, bro. I might have had narcissistic traits in the past. I'm not denying that fact, but full blown on narcissism, bro. At least I'm willing to admit when I'm wrong. You know, at least I'm able to accept criticism from others. You know, all that gossiping and indirects and subliminals about how y'all making me feel, bro. Or like how y'all trying to get me to feel because how you feel towards me, bro. I have no respect towards that, bro. I don't fear people like that. You using indirects and subliminals to try to get to me, bro. That shit just lets you know these people are some type of wicked, bro. Like they just demons in the flesh, bro. Instead of being a man and confronting you and talking to your face, well, why you do that? And you know, what's this going on? And I heard people saying this about you. Is it true? No, it's so secretive, bro. It's conniving, bro. It's like it's very cowardly behavior the way they gotta attack you, and then at the same time they call you a coward. They say you're scared. You know, even if that was the case, wouldn't that feeling be justified? Since y'all want to justify everything y'all do, wouldn't that feeling be justified due to the fact that you're being secretly destroyed by whole communities, whole cities because you're a supposed monster, but nobody won't tell you to your face why you're a monster? And what's funny is I can tell the personalities how they really want me to be due to the fact that they get me around a bunch of, you know, sex offenders and rapists and, you know, like literally violent offenders. And I'm gonna make proof of that. I'm gonna show you some faces, you know, since they're on for the world to see. And the last time I did that, you know, I had the little woo dude with the squeaky shoes, always gotta signify himself when he's by my door, you know. Rapist ass motherfucker. That's what sucks about this program, T.I.s. The ones who's really torturing you is criminals. It's people who can't work a job without people seeing what the fuck they've done and they get fired for the dumbass weird shit that they did in their life. You gotta see the real evil and why they do what they do. If they don't, everyone got shit on everyone. It's not only people getting a paycheck, it's people can't stop doing it or they get exposed for what they are: gay, child molesters, killers, rapists. You know, you got to work for the feds to keep all that shit on the wraps. One thing you need to remember, T.I.s, is whatever they're labeling you is the things that's running rampant throughout the community. It's not about what you are, it's about what they can turn you into. And if you find yourself getting tortured by whole communities, no matter what you do, where you do it, you got to receive indirects or subliminals about every decision you make within the community, just know you in a dead city, bro. You in an environment where the government successfully got the community by the balls and they can't do shit about it. They can't wake up and say, no, I'm not following, I'm not stalking, I'm not synchronizing. It'll get to the point, especially if you're a mentally fortified kind of person, it'll get to the point where you'll have the indirects. Oh, I hate this motherfucker, I'm tired of this. I hate this, 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 I'm tired. You're doing it, bro. You're a slave to a dollar. You're a slave to materialism, and you hate me because you have to wake up every day and harass me. Secretly, covertly. The fuck out of here, bro. I'll never feel bad or sorry for that type of shit. A lot of the times these people want you to feel how they feel when it comes to participating in on your harassment. You get frustrated some days, you get irritated some days because of the same synchronicities. Oh, that's how I feel. It's not the same thing, you dumbass. It's not the same thing, you fucking narcissistic, fucking evil, conniving, sneaky little bitch. It's not the same thing, bro. I'm not fucking walking around the community. Oh, every time a person comes in my path, oh, he's crazy. Oh, he's the weird guy. Oh, he's this, he's that. He smells funny. He's blah 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 blah. And it's all day, bro. Do y'all ever once look at y'all actions and be like, Maybe if I woke up every day and dealt with psychological torture from the whole community, girls throwing shade, everyone looking past you when they get in your face, total ignorance, bro, total disrespect, treating you less than a human, acting like you some dog or some animal, and then God forbid you actually just get to a point where you say fuck it and you actually start living like a dog. You know, shout out to the TIs who found themselves in that type of darkness and then pulled themselves out of it. You know, because then you'll even soon realize, even when you're down and out and you're tired of it, you can't move on forward, and you start to destroy yourself. Self-sabotage is what they crave. That's what they want. That's the amount of effort, bro. At the end of the day, it's ultimate destruction, bro. They want you taking yourself out. They want you dying of cancer, suffering, parasites, slow, painful death, bro. These people are beyond evil, bro. Psychopaths, sociopaths, sadistic as hell. And at the end of the day, it's just one thing that's all pouring out of these people is the obsession to wanting to control somebody, feeling like you got somebody trapped like a rat. True narcissists, bro. And these people are real, since they're controlled, bro, they get to participate on people's who's not a part of what they are. And they gotta feel like they have power over us because the elite, the government, these hidden corporations, they have control over them. They're literally their dogs on a leash. And they have a false illusion over us that we're their dogs. That may be right to a certain point, but try me, hit me. Watch this dog bite back. And my bite back is exposing this program, talking my truth. I'm not a violent person, I'm not a violent offender. Never been locked up, but I'm pretty sure everyone who participates in my harassment got some type of fucked up crimes on their record to where they don't need to be in human population. But these people are out living free and also participating in random civilians harassment to drive them to insanity. And y'all call me crazy and weird. Right. Makes perfect sense. You guys are doing a fantastic job, which is why, it's like these people starting to play in y'all faces and y'all still don't give a fuck. 50 kids disappears in Virginia, and then the same time releasing ice cream trucks running around at nighttime, just what they sounds on. Come on, bro. Ain't shit. No such thing as coincidences, bro. These people know how stupid y'all are. They know y'all just, if you ask me, TIs, we're just the ultimate scapegoats. Look at your city. Look at the crimes that's happening. I guarantee 9 times out of 10, nobody know what happened. I bet you. Shootout here, stabbings this, murder this, no one knew what happened. We live in a chaotic world, bro. And this whole program, bro, is chaos in itself. A program designed for pure hatred. A program to feel like somebody don't have nobody, not even God. The control they wish to have over your mind, the amount of efforts they got to put in, Every time you step outside, the loud engines running past you, loud bikes, everybody doing wheelies. Like, everybody's a cool person when it comes to harassing somebody. Like, today's generation is cool to be the bully now. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Bunch of weak ass, sorry ass people, bro. And the sad truth about it is that, like I said earlier, the government then successfully bitched out the whole community. Everybody acted like they got free will and they top dog, but you're taking orders from a system that don't even give a fuck about you. Don't care if you live or die. That's why they send the worst of the worst around you, TIs. They really send the most hated motherfuckers near you so they can get paid and still live in society by participating in your harassment and act like they hot shit. So even if you explode on one of these assholes and you kill them, you know, you do God's good work, you know, get a fucking pedophile rapist they got around you, some weirdo, some person who's a threat to humanity around you, you know. And then, but that's the trap. That's the psychological game to put you in a place where they can keep you locked up from the world. Because, yeah, even though this community jail shit, you know, it might seem effective, but then the community just starts to see how fucked up they are and they refuse to admit it. That's why they gotta walk past you, look down, look away. You know, all that bullshit they spraying on your name, all the amount of effort they put in to try to driving you crazy, bro. It's truly evil shit, bro. They can act like they're the heroes or whatever the case may be, but at the end of the day, it just shows how fucking sadistic and evil these people are. You know, they don't do what they gotta do, they going straight to hell. They get killed off. That's just what it is. And we just gotta endure and not scoop down to their level. Don't turn into a monster like they want you to be. Understand, bro? It's not about what you are, bro. It's literally about what they could turn you into. You know, it sucks. We can't live like the average bot in society. We weren't here to live a normal life, you know. We're always here to fight. And they don't want you to know that, bro. But me, I'm always gonna fight. Regardless. I'm gonna do what I love to do. Yeah, hopefully I can get to a better living situation, but until then, I'm still gonna do whatever the fuck I wanna do. Vibe out, as long as I'm not harming nobody, as long as I'm not disrespecting nobody, I ain't gonna feel bad about shit. You know, I'm just simply minding my own business. And y'all gotta interject yourselves into my life and then claim I'm the asshole when I don't want to give you the attention that you're looking for. It's fucking pathetic. You know, when you don't give them the reaction that they want. Oh, now you're the monster. Now you're the soulless one. Now you're the devil. You're this, you're that. You're not disrespecting nobody. You're no murderer, no killer. You're not using, you're not abusing, you're not following, you're not stalking, you're not talking shit. You're just simply minding your own fucking business. Doing whatever you're doing in your own space. Whether you're sitting in a room, meditating, reading, watching a movie, playing the game, you know, whatever the fuck you doing, bro. They gotta make a spectacle out of it. They gotta worry about what you're doing 24 hours of the day and then talk shit about you. It was no different. I would sit outside when I was homeless for like fucking a year and a half in Pittsburgh. Motherfuckers walk past where I'm sitting at by myself alone. Oh, he's sitting over there again. He's sitting over there again. Oh, there you go. He's sitting over there. You know, walk around in the park. Oh, he's walking around in the park again. He's walking around in the park again. You sit in a house. You sit in your house and you chill. You watching TV all day. Oh, walking past your door. Oh, he's sitting in his room all day. Oh, he's sitting on the screen all day. It's like, shut the fuck up, bro. Get off my dick. Damn, get some bitches on y'all dick, bro. It's crazy how they can literally have niggas worrying about you all day, every day. Like that shit, niggas really get paid to worry about what the fuck you doing all day, every day, and then got the audacity to call you crazy when it's their job to worry about somebody else. Get the fuck out of here. Shit is fucking pathetic.